poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. So Atlanta will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. It's Booker on the wing. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Young inside. Booker defending. Uses the glass on the layup. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles with the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Fires the 3. Bridges misses. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Young from long range. He buries it from 3. Young's got 5 now.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Ayton, the screen on Young. Ball finds Booker. Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. Ayton. Out to Bridges. Outside Young. Moving it up. Here's Collins. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. The 3 is up. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young against Paul. Young misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Just 3 to shoot for 3. Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Young. Inside. Here's Reddish. And it's good for 2. Steve Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Out to Bridges. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Bridges against Young. Reddish on the wing. Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. And here's Booker. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Young.
The trickery of Paul, he's unpredictable. It is what gets defenders to be overly aggressive.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
To the inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And you see Cam's skill in pick-and-roll situations. His handle allows him to make plays for others.
Paul against Young. Booker goes in. Hey, rejected by Capella. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's a 3 from Paul. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with it. Out to the right wing. Collins against Aiden. The Hawks need to get one up here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Paul. Crowder outside. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the 5. Shot clock at 5. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. And they'll get another chance. Aiden finds Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Pass to Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Collins. Lets it go from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. It's Bridges on the wing. 3-pointer. Paul, shot is off. The Hawks leading. Capella with it. Now guarded by Aiden. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. Knocked loose. Stolen by Young. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Young. 5 points in the game. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the middle. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Young with the block.
I feel for the guy who gets his shot blocked by Trae Young. He's going to hear it from his teammates.
Here's Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks through the first 2 quarters.
Pass to Bridges. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. Booker, the pass to Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. A nice shot by Young.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
Bridges down low. Crowder outside. Bridges against Collins. Booker for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Trae Young.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Bridges, tightly guarded. Ayton passes to Paul. Outside for Booker. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Young attacking. Pass to Capella. Right side Herter. Tries it from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Hawks lead by 5. Here's Booker. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead, up by 5.
Thank you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Williams passes to Hunter. Now here's Williams. Outside Bogdanovic. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Can't hit that one. Good D by Bogdanovic.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Jang. There's a screen. Now Bogdanovic. Back to Jang. Oh, McGee with the block. And here's Šarić. Back to Shamet. Here's Šarić. Payne with it. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Payne against Williams. And he drives in.
Crafty drive by Lou. That's a veteran play on the foul.
First team foul. At the line for
The first one falls.
Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Payne with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. From deep, Johnson. The shot comes out, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Down low. The jump hook. The bank shot, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Johnson passes to Saric.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Suns, Dario Saric.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And here is Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Williams. To the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
As the roller, Danilo Gallinari plays his part to perfection. Great positioning, creates a good shot.
Pass to Shaman. Now Saric. Unloads from 13. And he drops that one in. Saric has got 7 points.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Outside, Williams. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Dario Saric.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
And Williams drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Payne with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Williams over to help. Back to Payne. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Hunter. The 3. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Johnson passes to Payne. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Deflects the pass. It's tipped. Outside Bogdanovich.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
At the line for your Hawks.
Free throw good. Hunter.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Pass to Aiden. Bridges outside. Now here's Booker. And there's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Left side Williams. Here's Jang. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Back to Capella. Fires the three. Reddish misses. The Suns trailing. Now Booker. Ayton passes to Booker. Now Paul. Back to Bridges. The three is up. Drains the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Young.
Great positioning by Trae Young. He's right there to collect the rebound and send it back.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And here are the Suns. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And Paul gets it to go.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Herter. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder inside. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. And the Suns get another three.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And Young, here we go. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Booker. Bridges down low. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Crowder. That one a little long.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Herter can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Hey, rejected by Capella. Tries it from 19. Young can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Goes up again. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Collins. Now here's Herter. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Paul with it. And it's Young picking him up. To tie it up. Count it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the previous play. Start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
And the video is going to be sent to the official.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off.
Greg. Here we go. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in its small forward.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Young. Miami grabs the miss, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Young. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler finds Lowry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Capella. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. He knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Young way outside. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
Young's got 5.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Outside for Robinson. Driving in. Here's Tucker. Off target with his 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. It's Collins with the drive. And here's Young from the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. Able to finish at the rim.
Young looking it over. There's the drive. Collins wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look
too often. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Young up top, Lowry covering. Lowry against Young, and it's good for 2. He has 7.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Passes it to Tucker. Butler passes to Lowry. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
There's the pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Launches a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Lowry drives in. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot, off to a fast 2 for 3. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Reddish. The feed to Capella. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Lowry kicks to Robinson.
Hey, yo, right here.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Tucker finds Robinson. Driving to the basket. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Butler. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
The assist, Trae Young.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Trae Young.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Here's Capella. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Tucker. They can't stop the run with that one.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Hawks leading by 9. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Left side, Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And yes, it's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Lowry against Young. Into the lane. He feeds it to Capella. And that one, good. 8 points for Clint Capella.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Young up top. 12 points for him. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Young is doubled. And here's Collins from outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Outside Collins. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. It's deflected. Now here's Tucker. Capella covering. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Tucker for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young outside. Down low. Deflects the pass.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Feeds to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Fires for three. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks so much, David, and we'll see you.
The Hawks, 25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the three. Now Hero. He's guarded closely. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season, but takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Outside Williams, kicks to Jang. Here's Herder. Off target from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Atlanta timeout.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat dancers.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gallinari in the corner. And Gallinari throws it down.
The pick and roll was perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
Oladipo taking his time here. Now Hero guarded closely. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
From past the arc.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
To the middle. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Morris. Dishes it to Devin. They're running up the floor. Here's Gallinari. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop, plus the foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
It's Williams with the drive. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up on Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Oladipo finds Hero. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hero. Stolen away.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Oladipo outside. And Dedmon throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Oladipo goes in. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Here's the dish to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Oladipo. The shot misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Here's Oladipo. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. Up.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward spot. Young's shot is good.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Butler on the way. Driving inside to the left side wing. No one near. Adebayo as he lets it go. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Over to the left wing. On deep, Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lowry against Young. Lowry dishes to Tucker. And here's Lowry from downtown. Count it, and the Atlanta League has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Tucker.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Your Miami Heat answer.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Collins, good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Young against Lowry. He kicks to Tucker. Back to Lowry. To the wing on the left. Takes it inside. Good.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Young against Lowry. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Capella. Out left to the wing. And the wide-open shot from Reddish. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lowry drives in. The kick outside to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo on the follow.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
The Hawks call timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Reddish. Young right side. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Outside Bogdanovich. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Left side Collins. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lowry against Young. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reddish. He dishes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Reddish with the ball. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Robinson for 3. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Lowry into the lane, wide open. Buries the jump shot. Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler. Play in the paint, yes, sir.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Adebayo in the post. He's against Crowder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become 3-point attempts.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, right side. Right side, Paul. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Bridges misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. Paul passes to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Here's Robinson. Butler with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Tucker. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Paul passes to Bridges. Crowder outside. Paul against Lowry. The Suns need to get off a shot. Paul's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Robinson can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Now here's Paul. Up top, Bridges. Robinson defending. Shoots. No good. A bit long that time. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Butler. Back to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Tucker. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a three. Again, the Heat misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front.
All right, rookies coming out of the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Heat.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Robinson. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Out to Bridges. Clock at 2. Over Tucker. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And a missed layup. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Offensive board. And here's Crowder from the arc. He goes up again, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Outside Paul. From deep. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Lowry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ayton finds Paul. Outside Booker. It's good. Booker's got his first points of the game.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Lowry into the lane. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Lowry. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Now here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. For 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker, pass to Crowder. Paul with it. There's 1:17 left in the second. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Nifty move, and finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. 43 seconds left in the first half of this one. On the wing, Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Booker. Lowry against Paul. Outside for Booker. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Heat substitution.
Here's Payne. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And let's take a look at Miami. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Now here's Payne. It's stolen away. Hero on the wing. Morris sets a screen. Stolen by Payne. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. Saric, the pass to McGee. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Heat with the lead. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Payne, pass to McGee. And no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Give him a hand, fans. Your son, Dancers Dancing.
Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now Saric. Here he goes. Here's Payne. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Oladipo with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Dedmon. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Up top, Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Shaman. Outside Johnson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Oladipo against Johnson. The kick out to Morris. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Dedmon. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Hero, the pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Oladipo. Booker, the pass to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Ayton.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Paul against Oladipo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Well, you can see that Oladipo has the ability to get himself to the interior, and he's never going to shy away from contact either.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Robinson in for Hero.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Now here's Robinson. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Robinson's got 5 now.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Right side, Paul. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Goes back up. From outside the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Oladipo against Paul. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
In for the Heat, Lowry.
Paul with it. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And don't.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 4 on the clock. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Now into the line.
So it's Miami now. They lead by 4. Pass to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Clock at 6. Lowry with it. Picked up by Saric. It's stolen by Saric. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Outside for Butler. There's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Lowry against Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Payne. Now here's Butler. And he gets it to go.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. And here's Crowder from the arc. Right side Paul. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Robinson. That one's wide left. The Heat with the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Butler. Tucker with a screen. Now Butler. Back to Tucker from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Now Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. And here's Crowder from the arc.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage.
For 3, Robinson sinks the tray. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Hayden's got space. Pass to Crowder. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Lowry against Paul. Tucker with the ball. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jimmy Butler.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Here's Tucker, and slam dunk by Tucker.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Booker for three. The offensive rebound. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
you. And it's the Suns to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Young finds Capella. Three-pointer. Young's shot is off. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. It's a three-point game. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
They grab their own miss. Outside Crowder. Booker the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. No good from Booker.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
That's tipped. The kick out to Young. And he's good on the three ball.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers.
Here's Paul.
Make some noise.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bogdanovic against Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
An
foul.
accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Paul for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reddish kicks to Collins. With the drive. And finished off by Collins.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Crowder.
2 minutes.
Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Booker outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading by 8. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Young, here we go. Capella kicks to Young. Paul with the steal.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. T right on him. And the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Bridges with the steal. By himself. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Paul against Young. Passes to Reddish. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Ball's knocked loose, and they recover it. Here's Collins. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. Bridges kicks to Crowder. And the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Young, here we go. That one falls.
Trey Young.
Young's got 5 now.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Bridges for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Phoenix.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
Hey, Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. To the paint, here's Paul. And he hits it to tie the game up. Paul's got his first points of the night.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Young, right side. Dish now to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Young against Paul. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young, right side. Feeds it to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Paul. And the rejection by Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Clint Capella, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Pass to Booker. Dishes it to Bridges. Back to Booker. 3-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now, here's Bridges. 5 points in the game.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense. but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And here's Young from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good on the three.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And there's the drive. Bridges outside. Here's Crowder. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Now here's Paul. And Booker kicks to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. It's stolen by Capella. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collins trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Shot by Collins, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Ayton. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And stolen by Ayton. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back with... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Jaric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Payne gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Outside Williams. Rejected by Payne. And they're able to recover. Here's Gallinari. Some solid defense from Jaric.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the rejection by Jang. Outside Williams. Jang with the screen for Williams. From deep. Offensive rebound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the middle and stolen by Jang. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. The Hawks leading by 3. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Herter hangs. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Suns. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Shorich. It's deflected. And McGee kicks to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. And Jang with the block. Here's Herter. Tips it. And the second chance effort by Hunter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Suns trail by 5.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Payne passes to Shorich. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pocket 4. Back to McGee. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player. Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
It's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Herter. Buries the long-range jumper. Herter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Passes it to Shamet. Johnson surveying the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He feeds it to Jang, and he makes that one. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Lou Williams.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Williams comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And thrown by Jang. Here's Herter. The pass to Gallinari. Jang with the ball. The 3. Rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 9. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Shorich finds McGee. Back to Shorich. 6 to shoot. Shamet the pass to Shorich. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Herter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here we go. Shorich, the fast break chance. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot.
Chris Paul did a nice job with the pump fake, getting his defender up in the air.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Now, here is Young. Collins wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Bridges left side. The kick out to Crowder. Ball with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Bridges against Collins. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Paul against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Paul kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Paul looking over the floor. Crowder goes in.
Nice job by Crowder. Motivation.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the previous play is, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Free throw, good, Crowder.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Paul passes to Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Young kicks to Collins. The feed to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Paul with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Back to Crowder. Paul against Young. Takes a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight.
So that's remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. Feeds it to Crowder. Bridges against Collins. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Paul. Fires the three. Reddish grabs the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. And he drives in. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. A drive by Paul. Crowder the pass to Booker. And here is Paul. Pocket 6. On the wing, Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
If there's one thing Paul does best, it's running an offense, finding the best look.
Young with the ball. Going inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. He takes it in. Ayton up top. Capella covering. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Young from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Collins. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile.
And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
First team foul.
Butler into the lane. For 3, Lowry. For 3, Robinson.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Collins outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lowry against Young. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
So it's Atlanta now. Bogdanovich into the lane. Down low. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. 4-3. Rebound by the Heat.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Collins with it. Now guarded by Butler. Bogdanovich from long range. Connects from downtown.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Robinson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Lowry against Young with a step back. Hits the front of the rim and out. Atlanta has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Young. And the shot's good.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Robinson. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Collins outside. From downtown. And the Hawks with another 3.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Lowry into the lane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game. Up top, Lowry. Guarded by Young. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker with a screen. They need this. And it's Robinson with the 3. Robinson's got 6 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Bogdanovich. With the drive. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Over to the left wing. Pass to Adebayo. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
Free throw's good. Adebayo.
You look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. And Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs was such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
Now here's Young. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Driving to the basket. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night. Young against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. And again, the Heat missing.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. The three ball. And so it's Bogdanovich making things happen for the Hawks. 8 points.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Capella. Outside for Butler. Off target from outside. Atlanta has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's Robinson. He has 6. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Capella screen on Robinson. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Out to the right wing. There's the triple. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Young against Lowry. Young attacking. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Now Adebayo. And he lays it up and in.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Now Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. He shoots. Back to Tucker. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Stolen by Capella. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
To the right side. Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Capella with it. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. Second chance effort. Outside Young. Back to Collins. Puts up a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
And it's Lowry penetrating for 3. Robinson gets the 3 ball to go. Robinson's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Capella. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Lowry, right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Lowry's gotten his first basket of the night.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Atlanta. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the small forward.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Hunter. And here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
Oladipo finds Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Outside Herter. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Strus. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, it's deflected, and he's able to get it back. That 3's off the mark.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Oh, got that one up quick. Herter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Pass to Dedmon. Shoots over Gallinari. Tries again. Dedmon, no good. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Williams. Outside Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen. Herder can't hit. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Inside. Here's Dedmon, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
The kick to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Williams. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Hero. He takes it in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Pass to Jang. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oladipo up top. Williams defending. Kicks it to Hero. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Dedmon. Fires it for 3. Oladipo. It's hauled in by Herder. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now Gallinari. Outside Herder. Williams with it. Over Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We talk about Lou Williams being one of those herky-jerky players, unpredictable at how he's going to score, but he will score.
And Williams drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hero for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
There are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
There's a screen by Jang. Sinks that one from the post.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top, up by 8.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami trailing. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And it's Adebayo off the drive.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Now here's Young from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Young. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Robinson passes to Butler.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there. I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young, driving in. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Will it go? Denied by Adebayo. And he gets it back.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lowry drives in. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo, a screen on Bogdanovich. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. Young against Lowry. Left side, Young. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Miami has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Out to Lowry. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Robinson with a steal. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Lowry penetrating. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. And the Heat lead by 4.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
55 seconds left in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be foul number 5 on him. On defense, the Hawks. And here's Lowry. And Lowry gets doubled. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Robinson. Good D by Bogdanovich.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The quick look, no good that time. Stolen by Young. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 4. Pass to Reddish. Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So it's Miami picking up the win. They played the villains. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
cement. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now, here's Lowry. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Shots good from Butler. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. The drive by Booker, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing right side. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Paul kicks to Booker. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Butler feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Butler goes in. Adebayo comes up empty down low. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here he goes. And it's Butler missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Heat knocking down the tray. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Butler. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got 6.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming over the
Lowry against Paul.
And get loud for the Miami Heat.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
For Miami Heat dancers. Make some noise, fans.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul passes to Crowder.
That's his first personal foul.
Fires the 3.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Lowry kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Robinson. Here's Tucker. And the Heat, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Paul passes to Booker. Looking to end the run. And it's Miami with the rebound. 4-on-3 break. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Booker. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 12. Outside Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Lowry. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock to the left wing. Miami needs to get a shot off. Tucker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. All up top. Lowry covering. Ayton up top. Ball outside. The tray. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty long.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Now Lowry following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 15. Paul kicks to Booker. Paul looking over the floor. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Good ball movement here by Miami. Lowry can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Paul for 3. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Lowry. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Right side Crowder. Now the pass to Booker. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple. Greg, you're a former player. And now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Butler, no good. Suns trail by 18. Paul right side. Booker outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
Both free throws good from Booker. Miami leading by 16. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry against Paul. Butler goes in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Otto Bayer. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Bridges for 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Now Hero, defended by Booker. Hero kicks to Dedmon. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Dedmon inside. He's against Bridges. Shots good by Dedmon.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Paul passes to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's Hero with the 3, and they get it back. And so it's the Miami Heat controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a
Miami Heat.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Suns, 12.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now Hero, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Hero passes to Dedmon, and the layup's good off the glass. Dedmon's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now here's Johnson. McGee trying to break free. A shot by Johnson, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shoots. Here's Morris. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second change points. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night. Payne up top. Guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Hero on the wing. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. It's to Dedmon. Pulls up from the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
The Sun squad struggling. Down low, here's Shamet. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And he drives in. Shamet kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to McGee. Johnson outside. From deep three-point range. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. The Heat leading by 22. There's Hero with the three. And the three ball is good. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft. And he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. This is it to Hero. Lets it go with the three. George grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
2 minutes.
Payne passes to McGee. To Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Driving the lane. Yep, that one goes in there.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And Oladipo, here we go. Right wing. Back to Hero. 1:33 left in the third. And the three off target.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Payne. And he lays it straight in.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. The pass to Hero. The three, and again, Miami with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Hero from long range. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Drops in the tray. Hero's got 12.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Shamet finds Johnson. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And so it's the Miami Heat holding a very comfortable.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Now, here is Robinson. Shoots the 3. Butler kicks to Robinson. It's good from long range.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Paul against Lowry. The kick out to Crowder. Lowry against Paul. And they pick up 2.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Lowry against Paul. The drive by Lowry. Robinson down low. Back to Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Turn around Jay. Robinson misses. The Suns shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Booker the pass to Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Shoots over Crowder. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Nails the wide open jump shot. The Heat lead by 20.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And the wide open shot from Paul hits it from 3-point range.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Inside, here's Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Lowry against Paul.
Blocking foul called on Devin Booker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:52 left to play here in the 4th.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Drills it from outside. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
The shot's good from Paul.
Hey, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Paul finds Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And here's Lowry, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Shot clock at 6. Lowry passes to Robinson. No good on the triple. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Ayton against Adebayo. Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Launches it. And Duncan Robinson, good for 3.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.